welcome back if you came back. But I'm preparing by taking off the trim, and then we'll get a measurement from that. And I want to come in about here, probably equal with the edge of that sheet. Suggested that it would be 44 inches, and so that seems like a decent measurement to build the cabinet to. I added some of the clamp strips. Allow me to come up about 3/8. Try and put a line approximately where I want to be. So, without further ado, that's unusual. Have it right the first pass. You noticed as I was doing that you want to be sure running a dado head, because you're cutting blind, you don't see the cutter. You want to make sure that your presence of mind is that you're not feeding yourself into that. I have a panel that has a little damage from the forklift poking into the side of it, and that's a little more severe than you might expect in shop grade, but my intent is to turn it to where it'll never be seen. Also, I don't think that we got a lot of advantage out of having the miter, so we're gonna try it freehand. I think we're all right with that. So here we go one more time. It does look like there's a learning curve, and maybe we are. So let's give that a test for thick width. Make sure we're close to where we want to be. I think we're right on, and we are, as a matter of fact. And we'll draw us a 24-inch right there. Favorite way to do that, but I think we can make it work. And double check that. Looks like it'll work. Now let's give give it a shot and see what we get. This may be a video on how not to do something. And 9, we seem to have gotten away with it. So, try that again with the other piece. So, the cabinet's going to be 44 wide. We've got 3/4 if we add this part and that part together. So, 44 minus 3/4 would be our cut length for these two pieces here. So we'll go ahead and get set up on those on the other saw. Looks like it will work. Change the air. And I believe we're ready to make a couple of cuts. So, here we are. How about that? I remember. I feel like I need to comment. I had this very plumb, and then for a project tried to use this as a clamping table and kind of moved a few things. And I need to take time out and re-plumb everything, but haven't done that yet. So we have a few impingements that we need to deal with. There's some things wrong with what I just did. And that is using a miter with a fence. There's a good opportunity for the board to twist just a little bit, get in a bind, and kick back. And so I'm going to take a moment and get set up to where hopefully we can avoid that. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to go out to our 44 3/4 with a clamp back here. All right. Now, move down to there, pull it square, and we can check, and we are right back where we want to be. And now we can make that cut and not have to worry about an impingement that will cause a kickback. remember the air. So hopefully that'll save some of you, one of you, somebody, a little grief down the road with this little trick. It's a trick I've used most of my life, and I don't know why I didn't think to use it getting set up with the first cut, but better late than never. So with that, I think I'm going to call this part 2, and as we get closer to being ready to glue up and put the cabinet together, we'll begin part 3. And thank you for being here and putting up with me, and hopefully learn something as I go along, learn something along with me as we do, and we'll go from there. Thank you.